What is going on, y'all? Welcome back. So tonight we got a young lady who is going viral on TikTok by the name of Mama Shay. She's going viral because she's 32 years old, she has 7 kids, and she lives out of a hotel room. We also got a clip from another TikToker and her reaction to the whole ordeal. So, you know the vibes. First thing I want to do, I want to play some footage and then I want to talk about it. So let's go.
Let's make dinner for my kids. So there we have noodles, chicken, and some little cabbage to go with it. So what I'll be doing, yeah, I'm gonna break the noodles up. So y'all know I stay in a hotel, so we can't cook in this hotel. I have to microwave food, so I made them their noodles and put some sauce in it. Now y'all, I do split these noodles. Depends on the circumstances, so I'm gonna get them a little bit of noodles. Here, get them 1 piece of chicken. These little cabbage things, those pretty good.
Brussels sprouts?
Stop chance. And then we're gonna go with the fruits. Now they don't eat much. My kids do play over food, so I'm gonna get them a little portion of everything. They got them some fruits, and it's what they're gonna be eating for tonight. Due to some leak in the bed, so I'm just gonna get them a little bit of soda. And this is their dinner for tonight. Come on. Come eat your food. Sit down and eat on.
Now, I don't know if she's actually pregnant. It kind of looks like she's pregnant right now, but I'm not sure. I think she just may have that, just may have a little tummy there. But all right, let's play the next video. She has some responses to a couple of criticisms, so let's hear what she has to say.
I don't know how many times I have to say this, but it's like y'all not listening. For the people that keep asking me, how did I become homeless? I wouldn't consider I'm homeless because I have a roof over my head and my kids are being fed and I am eating as well. I'm not nowhere in the streets and my kids nowhere in the streets. I moved somewhere where I didn't have no family and no type of help at all. I was living on housing, Section 8. And I entered a DV situation, like what you guys don't understand. So I got away. And that's what it is. Like, what more do y'all want me to explain to y'all? And I do have family, but my family wasn't in that state with me. And why would other people be complaining? My kids are not loud. And when they do get loud, I tell them to tone it down. So, I'm tired of telling y'all over and over again. I am not homeless. I have somewhere to stay. But I got out of a situation for the safety of me and my kids. Period.
Okay. Now, I want to play a reaction from a TikToker named DD1987. She had a few things to say. Let's hear it.
Know what type of struggle Olympics y'all are on this app training for? We still trying to process the 26-year-old with 6 kids. And now we got somebody else who done entered the chat that's 32 with 7 children, currently pregnant. And she's somewhere living out of a hotel and splitting 1 pack of
I was right. She was pregnant. It wasn't just a tummy.
noodles between 8 people. I wish the resilient Jenkins never came on this app, because ever since they came on this app, now all of y'all struggling, down bad, pathetic excuses for parents are getting on this app and y'all are dry begging. Are you directly asking for money? No. But you putting these captions letting us know just how poor of choices that you're making. Oh, I'm 26 with 6 kids. I'm 32 with 7 kids living out of a hotel. You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing, right? You know how to draw the attention in for how bad what you got going on is, and you know that this app is full of a bunch of people who like to watch a train wreck, a bunch of people who like to feel superior to people who doing bad, so it can make them feel better about what they got going on with their life. All right, so you get on here, you do your little dry begging, you try to get your views up, you try to hit that 10K so you can start getting them TikTok checks. And here's my word of advice, and I keep on saying it. If y'all gonna keep on building up these people, don't get mad when they show their true colors on who they really are. And I don't like the fact that y'all are trying to capitalize off of y'all kids.
Okay, so we're gonna stop that video right there. Whoa, a lot to unpack with this. So it turns out the young lady is pregnant. She doesn't just look like that. And she indeed was splitting a couple of packs of oodles and noodles between all of her kids in that hotel room. Now, she said in her video that no, she is not homeless. She is, in fact, just living in hotels. I'm sorry, but if you ask me, that means you're homeless. If you go home to a hotel room, you're homeless. Honestly, even if it's an extended stay, I would still say that's not a home. All right. Unless you're vacationing in that area, that's not a home. But we got to talk about this. Why do we keep making these people famous? Why is this the most interesting thing that we look at on TikTok, on Instagram, on these social sites? Why is the struggle so appealing? And why is it on display? Do you remember a long time ago when shame was actually something that was seen in society as something to avoid? Remember when shame actually existed? Guys, it's 2025, and I got to tell you right now, shame no longer exists, especially in our culture. Shame does not exist. There's no such thing as shame. No such thing as shame. No such thing as accountability. Now, this young lady says she was in some type of DV situation. I wasn't, firsthand witnessing what she went through. Neither were the people in the comments. Neither was anybody watching the video. So we can't draw a full-hearted conclusion on what happened in that. But I can say having 7 kids means you've made several terrible decisions in your life, because after the first kid, you should have realized that you were struggling and that you could not make it. And that doesn't mean lay down and have a second and lay down and have a third and so on and so forth until you get to 7 with men that have no direction in life. That means you need to go get your tubes tied or something, lady. You need to sit down and just stop procreating. Please stop. Because yes, those children are going to be the ones that suffer because of your stupidity. Honestly, those children are going to be the ones that suffer because of their stupidity. They didn't ask to be put in this situation. They didn't ask to be a part of this struggle Olympics, as the young lady said. They didn't ask to be a part of that. You birthed them into this life, and now they have to pay the price for it. But why as a society are we so interested in stuff like this? Why do we make these people famous? And then we ask, why is the state of the culture like this? Why do people on the outside of the culture look inside our culture and have such judgmental theories about us? Look at who we make famous. Look at who we make go viral. There are Black intellectuals doing great things in the community. These are the people we make famous. These are the people that gain notoriety and gain the social ladder of social media and climb that ladder and reap the benefits of it. And half of what she's saying is correct too. I do believe that a lot of people just like to look at this so they can feel better about themselves. But honestly, the really scary part is, I think a lot of people look at this stuff because they can relate to it. A lot of people look at this because they have made similar bad decisions in life and have had children with losers, and then in turn look to society for help. They ride the coattails of the system and government assistance. And then when that doesn't work out, they look to society and blame society and say, hey, you don't have the right to ask me questions about this. Yes, the hell I do. I pay taxes. Yes, the hell I do. I pay my taxes. We all do. So we all have a right to know, why is this happening? People deserve help. People deserve to be talked to. And people deserve advice. After a certain point, though, You start gaining into the land of, you remember the boy that cried wolf? And the third time he cried wolf, no one came to help him. And then the wolf just ended up eating the boy. And the boy cried wolf the third time. And all the people in the town, they just didn't believe him. This is the type of situation you're going to get yourself into, ladies. If you keep procreating with guys that have no future, you keep going for certain guys that you know from previous experiences have DV problems, have problems taking care of their kids, have problems taking care of their woman, and so on and so forth. It starts with y'all. It starts with y'all. And this is not some red pill talking point. No, it starts with the women, because the women are the one who choose these losers to lay down with. All men are going to want sex. The women are the ones that choose to lay with these losers. We have to start making it, especially in our culture, we have to start making it cool to actually be successful, to actually be respectful, to actually be somebody who takes care of their business, holds down a full-time job, and takes care of their family. That has to be something that's cool. It's not cool to just be a hood dude with no type of morals and values that beats your woman anymore. That can't be what's cool anymore. We've moved past that. Like I said in previous videos, hood culture glorifies a lot of loser shit. Could you imagine if the algorithm was an actual person though? What they would say? I know what they would say. What in the hell do these people watch? That's exactly how the algorithm would talk to us. I can't believe you want to watch this shit, but here you go. Right there on your For You page. This what you like? This what you want to see? Y'all got to stop this, man. Y'all got to stop this. Prayers out to this young lady. I hope that she has some level of success, not just for her, but those children. Those children don't deserve to go through the type of hardships that are ahead of them in life if she doesn't change up her act. And if she doesn't find something, find a job, find some type of stable housing. I'm going to end with that. I want to know what y'all think about this video. And have y'all seen this? Because this is my first time seeing this. And big shouts out to Smiles for sending me this. Smiles sent me this content. Great send. So thank you so much. And yeah, guys, if you like what you see, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And as always, I'll see y'all later. Peace.